Hey everybody, welcome back. My mic's on. I always forget that. It's Monday, and that means Sabaton. Today it's Versailles. Um, I gotta tell you though, we're rapidly running out of full songs that are on their YouTube. So what I'm gonna do is the same thing I did with Nightwish. I'm gonna go through and load up their discography, copy down into an Excel sheet the songs that we have not done based on the track lists from each album, and then we're gonna go hunt down quality recordings and do it from there because I pretty much want to do everything Sabaton has done, and but the thing is I want to avoid duplication as often as possible unless some live thing is just so outstanding that it just utterly can't be ignored. So start considering what might replace Sabaton on Monday. It'll be months. It'll be months from now, but but it's best to be prepared. But today it's Versailles, and I know the story of Versailles pretty well, so I want to know how they treat it. So, if we're ready, like, share, comment, and subscribe. Join the Patreon at patreon.com/supermachojedi knight, and let's rock.
The war had been raging and ravaging for 4 years, leaving millions of casualties from all sides. In the trenches of the front lines, people have asked the question, what is the price of peace? How many more must die?
And it's a valid question, don't you feel? I shouldn't be smiling at that, and it's not really a joke, but it's a valid question.
Exactly 5 years after the assassination of Franz Ferdinand, Germany is forced to sign an unconditional surrender. For the signing of this historical document, the French city of Versailles is chosen.
Sign a treaty to change the world. Tensions fall and the peace unfurled. Nothing like what had come before. It's a deal, it's a treaty that will end the war. Sign a treaty.
Wow, that is intensely large, and it's filling up my headphones in my head with its epicness. The delivery sounds super familiar, though, don't you think?
Sign a treaty to change the world. Tensions fall and the peace unfurled. Nothing like what had come before. It's a deal, it's a treaty that will end the war.
A fragile but hopeful peace falls upon the European continent. America returns to their shores, Russia tend to their own matters, and the British Empire disbands their colonial forces.
It always reminds. I think about that. You ever heard the comedian Eddie Izzard? He's like, "Hey Britain, what? What's that behind your back? Oh, it's India and a number of other countries. Well, give them back."
Parades are being held in victorious countries. The war that would end all wars is over. But not everyone agrees. In the underground, something is growing in the dark. Because for some, the war never ended. War will never entirely die. It will evolve. It will change. And war will return.
That is all completely accurate, and even to this day, more than 100 years later, we are still dealing with fallout in one fashion or another from those events. Everything can be traced back, just about everything.
Sooner than we think.
Sign a treaty to change the world. Tensions fall and the peace unfurled. Nothing like what had come before. It's a deal, it's a treaty that will end the war. Sign a treaty to change the world. Tensions fall and the peace unfurled. Nothing like what had come before. It's a deal, it's a treaty that will end the war.
So many of their songs are very obviously and clearly marches. And I love that, actually. I love a good march. Some people might find that a shallow interpretation, but I've been following these guys for almost 2 full years. I've listened to at least one song a week, and that doesn't sound like a lot, but at this point, it's over 50 songs, and that's a huge portion of their body of work. Most of these songs are marches. Actually, I'll go back. Let me go back.
From a shock that would change the world, tensions rise and our wars unfurled. Nothing like what had come before. It's the war that will end all war. From a shock that would change the world, tensions rise and our wars unfurled. Nothing like what had come before. It's the war that will end all war.
I love the epic scale of the vocals here. They're monstrously large, and they really bring into clarity audibly, which is a weird way to put it, but whatever. The scale of all of it. And just as a matter of goofiness, this is now the 84th Sabaton song I've recorded. Theoretically, there could be a war that would end all wars, but it would have to make humanity completely extinct to do it. Because the fact is that the vast majority of wars, obviously not 100%, I'm sure somebody's going to try to argue it in the comments, but the vast majority of wars are for some type of resource. There's philosophical wars like revolutions, insurrections, that kind of thing. There's the occasional crusade, which hasn't really happened at the full scale of a war in a very long time, but it does happen. But the majority of the time, it's one country looking for crap that another country's got and they don't have to begin with. So, what are you going to do? That was tremendous. That was a great song. I liked every bit of it. I love marches. I love the way Sabaton creates a song that is a march, and I'm here for it. So, thanks everybody who has joined the Patreon. Everything you guys helped me do is much appreciated. I get to do all these videos because you guys are here. So, keep rocking, bitches.